saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in.
Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears.
Sets the kickoff.
Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. And off we go from the Windy City. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up!
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry down for Alvin Kamara. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Gervon Dexter there on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Shuck. To his tight end, Jawan Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan. Because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
And he's going to take this all the way to the Bears' 8-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 33 yards.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Flush to his right, to the goal line, and in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead.
Saints 7, Bears nothing.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Now it's the Michigan man, Donovan Edwards. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of
17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
What is... They'll try the left side with Edwards. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's 2nd and inches.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, With their under-center play action game and the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Again, it's Edwards. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10.
A play fake. Now Williams. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Bears come right back to tie it at 7.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This returnable from the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Play action, it's Shuck. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. We're going to put a man in motion to the right. Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On second down, here's a run with Kamara. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Tackled by Jalen Johnson. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Olave is the motion man. On the bootleg, it is Shuck. Look wide. Get this one complete. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Kamara. Good blocking to the 15. And he's down at the 3. What a run.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Kamara. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Come a little closer. Here's second and goal. Again, it'll be Camaro. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
They keep it on the ground twice, Mike, and they have no success. So now if you're the play caller, that starts creeping into your head. Do you have confidence in a third attempt, or now do you try to change it up and go play action?
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point is good. The Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10. Running straight ahead with Edwards. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
On third down, it's Williams. That is intercepted. It is picked up by the rookie safety. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll work the middle here with Camaro. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. The Saints out on top. We're back to Soldier Field after this.
32-yard line.
It's the Saints with the football here as quarter two begins. They've got it second down and 7. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple, and now we've got third down coming up.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here now, third and 5. Throwing is Shuck. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on third down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Saints build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And he holds on to it here as he's out of bounds. That's a yard or two shy of the line of scrimmage. Therefore, that's a sack.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
On second down, it's Williams. That'll be taken in by Edwards. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. He'll get that out to Edwards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Throwing on second down, Williams. Flushed to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big-time play for the Bears. 39 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Edwards. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
That is caught. And he's in. Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 12.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
First and 10, here's Shutt. That's complete. It is Foster Moreau. And he is out of bounds. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First down, New Orleans.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, a Saint was able to get on it quick, so they're going to keep the ball.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. Those opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and 5. Now shot. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. His second touchdown of this first half. The extra point is good. And the Saints go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Williams to throw on second down. That's to the big rookie out of Michigan, Poston Loveland. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 32 yards.
A big-time play for the Bears. 32 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
What is it on?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Otunze, touchdown Chicago. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his 6th this year.
Score Saints 24, Bears 21. Matt Gay set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
First down, they'll start out with Kamara. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Saints.
They'll go again here with Kamara, and he'll get about 5.
He has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Back deep for Olave. And he's into the end zone yet again. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. What a half he is putting together. That's his third touchdown already. The extra point is up and through. The Saints add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Rolling right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Slot man gonna move in motion left. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20.
15 yards.
A gain there of 15. 1st down, New Orleans.
A gain of 15.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Okay, break.
On 1st down, Shuck. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 2nd down, it's Shuck. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. 3rd and a yard.
Let's go. Warriors 70, 60, Bison.
They'll try and run for this with Kamara. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. 1st down, 1st and goal. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this 1st half. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Shuck. That one out wide for Kamara. And he's touchdown, New Orleans. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Bears 21.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears. Now Day for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Bears are able to cut the deficit to 10.
The score, Saints 38, Bears 28.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can we...
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. He gets free inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Saints.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll go play action here with Williams. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big one there to start the second half. Pickup of 46 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Got his man at the the 6. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Rome Odunze, touchdown Chicago. Making 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that was his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is 1 behind the single-game NFL record.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Yes. Vegas. Clutch slurs. Yes.
Williams to the air once more. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On play action, it's shot. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
When that's what you call a wasted series, they come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Duvernay to return. And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll run the toss here with Edwards. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Donovan Edwards. Touchdown Bears. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he will not get in. They will come up empty on this try for 2, unable to tie this football game up. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
On the jump.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Inside the 40. And he's going to take this all the way to the Bears' 31-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Another run here with Kamara. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Gervon Dexter there on the tackle.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 6. Operating out of the gun, this is shot. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Now Shuck on third down. And he will score again. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
Ready, sir.
The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. He'll work forward for a couple. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. To throw, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. Look at the big guy rumble. And he will go all the way. Colston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
Makes the score Saints 51, Bears 49.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Bears. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Bears will up the lead to 5.
Saints 51.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
A give up the middle with Kamara. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Here's Kamara. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. And next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Terrell Smith.
Keeps the score. Saints 57. Bears 56.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. They'll run it with Edwards. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Warner on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On the give, this is Kamara. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 22 now, here's second down and 9. The slot man in motion right. Chuck to throw on second down. He'll swing this out to Miller. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
3rd and long. Throwing is shut. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Odunze, touchdown Chicago. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
Bears 63, Saints 60. Matt Gay set to kick off.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Shot. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
A 28-yard gain, and the Saints first down.
On the ground, this is Kentre Miller. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Kentre Miller, touchdown Saints. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
21 yards.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Williams. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Vegas!
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Now he'll run. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. Moving to his right. One taken in, middle of the end zone. Luther Burden, touchdown Bears. his second touchdown of the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Montez Sweat. He works his way in, and a big milestone sack, number 50 in his career. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Chuck. There's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense, and, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
3rd and long. Here is Chuck. Throwing right. It's taken in. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. That's fielded at about the 18. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. They'll take this forward for about 5.
Quincy Riley on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
That gets him to 100 yards exactly after that reception and gets his team a 1st down. Here's a handoff to Swift. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
At the 14-yard line.
On the IPO, quick toss to Burton. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. He takes off. And the Bears are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's good for a Bears first down.
LeBron!
First and
LeBron,
goal
slam
at the
left, slam
1-yard
left.
line.
LeBron!
Swift. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
He was taken down behind the
This
line of
defense
scrimmage.
knows the importance of this
Almost
drive.
to
They
two.
have to keep
Brings up
this game
second
at one
and
possession.
goal at
That's
the
a great start there on
3-yard
first down.
Backed up to the 3. It's second and goal. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That's hauled in at the 2. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up third
I
and
think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Once more from the 2. Third and goal.
Now
this is going to be a design run. We'll let him keep it. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up fourth and goal.
brings up fourth and goal.
And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. The offense staying put. Fourth and goal from the 2. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on fourth and goal.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other side.
And this will be incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
Another try, second and 10.
19, Tiger.
They'll drop to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
From his end zone, he'll throw it on third and long. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And he is going to have a Saints first down. Gain of 13 as they convert by a good 3 yards on that fourth and long.
Saints first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
To the air again is Shuck. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
The air once more. Shuck gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
And it's third down.
Third down, and here is Shuck. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. On first down, it's Swift. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done. Saints going to use their second timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. They'll go again with Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Third down and 9. Now Swift. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
So this one